Have you ever thought about how stories are told? Why some make us cry, laugh, or keep us on the edge of our seat? Narrative structure is the framework that guides the telling of a story, and narrative psychology teaches us how to tell stories that are deeply meaningful. There are many different models for narrative structure. The hero's journey, the beat sheet, the Fichtean curve, the 7-point story structure, Dan Harmon's story circle, the 3-act structure, the 8-point arc, Save the Cat. It's like a menu of narrative cuisines. Which one should you use? You should use whichever one gets you cooking. But I was searching for perfection. I wanted to know what all of these models have in common. If we stack all of them on top of each other, what are the parts that shine through? What if we mix all of these ingredients, blend these structures, and find a universal recipe, a lasagna of storytelling? What would it taste like? So that's what I did. But I realized that the model that would be perfect for me isn't just a model of rising and falling tension. A story isn't just about heroes, dragons, and climactic battles. It's an argument, a thematic argument. What is the underlying message, the heartbeat of the story? Rather than following the characters themselves or the overall plot action, my model follows thematic argument, thematic resonance, and thematic resolution. Thematic argument refers to the main idea or message that the story is trying to convey. It is the argument that is being made implicitly through the characters and their struggles. Thematic resonance refers to the emotional impact the story has on the audience. It's the way the story connects with the audience on a deeper level and helps to reinforce the argument of the story. And thematic resolution refers to the way the story spotlights not just the resolution of the plot itself, but how the characters have learned and grown and been transformed. A thematic argument needs a theme, and a theme needs an anti-theme. Your character begins the story living in a status quo. It might not be perfect, but hey, it's comfortable. They live according to the anti-theme. The plot of your story doesn't just entertain your reader, it upends the character's status quo, takes their anti-theme away from them, and sends them plummeting into the unknown. In the pursuit of regaining their status quo, they discover something better. They encounter the theme, struggle against it, internalize it, and come out the other side transformed. In this model of narrative structure, thematic argument, thematic resonance, and thematic resolution are the key elements that guide the telling of the story. By focusing on these, writers can craft compelling and meaningful narratives that resonate with their audience. This is the Hurricane plot model. There are 9 stages of thematic evolution and 23 story beats along the way. Characters are thrust into a narrative storm. First stasis, then trigger, quest, surprise, and as they push their way through, the eye of the storm provides false security. Then, the inflection point, darkness, reversal, and it's only through the other side of the storm that they truly prove they have reckoned with their falsehoods and become reborn into the theme. This maps onto the cycle of seasons. Leaving the safety of spring, the character enters the exploration of summer, the denial of autumn, the despair of winter, and finally, the growth and rebirth of a new spring. A story is a mind solving a problem, and the reader is transformed along with the character. In essence, a story is a puzzle, a riddle, and as our hero deciphers it, so do we. This is one of my premium downloads on my Ko-fi site, and if you buy the full resource, you get the full PDF of the Hurricane plot model, including an explanation of each of the 23 story beats, as well as a fill-in-the-blank template for plotting out your story's theme. Now get writing.